Every man carries a burden that is hidden from the eyes of others. A woman may complain openly, and the world listens. A child may cry and be embraced. But a man, he must keep his pain inside. He must smile, even when the weight crushes his chest. This is the role given to him, not by choice but by nature, by law, by society, by expectation. Do not complain that it is unfair. Do not spend your days wishing the world was gentler toward men. Instead, understand it. Life has asked you to be the bearer of weight. This is the path of discipline. This is the reason men grow strong, not in body only, but in spirit. The world may never reward your silence. It may not clap for your patience. Yet your worth does not come from the applause of the crowd, but from the mastery of yourself. Often you will give, and in return you will be met with silence. You will sacrifice, and what you receive will be complaints. You will provide a roof, and someone will argue about the shape of the window. You will give your time, and they will demand your soul. But what does it matter? Did you give only to be thanked? Did you sacrifice in order to be seen? No, you gave because it is in your power to give. You bore the weight because you are strong enough to carry it. Let that be enough. Expect nothing, and you will not be wounded. Give, and when thanks do not come, remind yourself, I did not act for their gratitude. I acted because it was right to do so. Anger is a poor master. Many times, the woman you love will speak from her emotions. She will be wounded, not because you harmed her, but because her pride was touched. She will act in haste. She will speak in fire. And you, if you answer with fire, the house will burn. If you answer with silence, the fire will die. Therefore, restrain yourself. Do not answer anger with anger. Do not strike when you are struck with words. You have already seen it. She will regret later. The storm always regrets itself when it sees the damage left behind. But regret comes after the house is broken. Be the roof that stands firm in the rain. Be the oak tree whose roots are not moved by the wind. Do not think that your restraint makes you weak. To be calm when provoked is strength greater than war. To smile when insulted is mastery greater than empire. Consider this. The one who offends you is often blind to her own weakness. She believes she is strong because she shouts. She believes she is wise because she insists. Yet stubbornness is not wisdom. Pride is not strength. And you, when you see her weakness, do not make it your mission to conquer her. Do not break her spirit just to prove you are right. What victory is there in humiliating the one you love? Instead, treat her pride as you would treat a child's fear. Be patient with it. Guide it. And if she will not listen, then guard your peace and step back. For your duty is not to win every quarrel, but to keep your soul free from bitterness. It is a strange truth. The more a man sacrifices, the less it is seen. You deny yourself pleasures so she can have comfort. You take on extra weight so her path can be lighter. Yet often, she does not notice. Or worse, she believes she is the one carrying more. Do not let this blind you. Sacrifice is not measured by applause. If you seek applause, you will soon become bitter. Sacrifice is measured by the question, did I do what was within my power to make life better? Do what is right, and let go of the need for recognition. The earth does not ask to be thanked for bearing your feet. The sun does not wait for praise before it rises. Do your duty in silence, and you will stand among the great. There will be times when she asks of you what you cannot give. She will desire a gift you cannot afford, a task beyond your skill, a sacrifice that would crush your soul. She will ask, not because she is cruel, but because she does not understand your limits. When this happens, do not lie. Do not break yourself to prove your love. Speak with truth. This I cannot give. And if she is wise, she will learn. If she is not, she will rage. But even in her rage, remember, you have not failed. To give beyond your ability is not love, but self-destruction. You cannot build a house if you destroy the foundation. You cannot protect another if you destroy yourself first. A man who acts in anger destroys his own house. A woman who acts in impulse destroys her own heart. This is why you must be the anchor. She will act without seeing the shore. She will jump into the sea without knowing how deep it runs. Do not mock her for this. It is the nature of fire to burn, the nature of water to flow, the nature of woman to feel. Instead, it is your duty to see further than she sees, to stop her when her steps will bring ruin. But take care. When you stop her, she will hate you for it. She will call you hard. She will call you controlling. She will not see the danger you prevented. But when the years pass, she will remember. She will see the cliffs you kept her from. And though she may never say it, her heart will know. How many times have lovers parted in anger, only to return in longing? How many times has pride shouted, "I am done," while love whispered, "I cannot leave"? Do not be deceived by her departures. Do not think that every exit is final. A heart that has not learned discipline will wander, but it will also return. When she leaves, let her. When she comes back, receive her with calm, not with desperation. But ask yourself, how many times will you let this cycle repeat before it breaks you? Forgiveness is noble, but endless circles are chains. A man must know when patience becomes slavery. You will notice, the laws of the land rarely favor men. In the court of family, the woman is seen as victim, the man as oppressor. In disputes, her tears weigh more than your silence. Society believes her suffering more than your endurance. Do not grow bitter. It is the nature of the age. Laws are written by men who fear appearing cruel. Compassion has become blind, and in its blindness, it favors one side. But remember, justice higher than law exists. The law may condemn you, but if your soul is clean, you stand justified before truth. Do not waste your energy hating the unfairness of the world. Spend it on mastering yourself within that unfairness. The strongest men are not those who shout their suffering, but those who carry it quietly. When your woman wounds you with words, hold your tongue. When she blames you unfairly, guard your peace. When the world paints you guilty though you are innocent, walk in dignity. Do not think silence makes you weak. Silence is the armor of the wise. It protects you from saying words you will regret. It preserves your energy for what truly matters. It keeps your soul untangled from the noise of the foolish. But silence does not mean passivity. When the time comes to act, act with firmness. When the time comes to decide, decide without trembling. Let your silence be strength, not fear. To love is to suffer, not because love is cruel, but because love exposes you. It asks you to give more than you receive. It asks you to endure storms you did not cause. A woman may never understand the patience you carry. She may never see how many words you swallow, how many times you hold your temper, how many sacrifices you hide. But this is the way of men. Love is not a song you sing, but a burden you carry. Carry it with honor. Do not complain that it is heavy. The weight is what makes your back strong. The struggle is what makes your heart deep. But if the day comes when the burden becomes poison, when the quarrels outnumber the peace, when the cycles of anger and return have broken your spirit, then walk away. Do not cling to what destroys you. Leaving does not mean you failed. It means you chose life. It means you refused to die slowly in the name of love. Let her remember you as the man who gave all he could. Let her learn in her own time what she lost. And you, do not look back with bitterness. Look forward with calm. For every ending is the beginning of wisdom. In the end, life is not about controlling others. It is about controlling yourself. You cannot stop people from acting out of anger. You cannot stop someone from being stubborn, impatient, or careless. You can only guard your own heart and discipline your own mind. You can offer love, but you cannot force it to be received. You can offer wisdom, but you cannot make anyone live by it. That is the painful truth. And yet, there is freedom in this truth. When you stop trying to fix what you cannot fix, you finally begin to live in peace. If someone walks away after all the patience and sacrifice you gave, let them go. If someone refuses to see your worth, even when you showed it daily, let them learn in silence. If the world itself seems unfair, do not waste your soul in complaint. Instead, build yourself so strong that no injustice can break you. The Stoics teach us this. You lose nothing that truly belongs to you. If a person or opportunity slips away, it means it was never yours in the first place. What is yours will find you. What is not will leave, and you will still stand. So ask yourself now, how many times have you carried the weight of others who never carried you back? How often have you swallowed your anger to keep peace while they burned it all down? Subscribe to Mind Forge anyways.